So in this tutorial, we're going to go over how to plot a histogram in Python, and we're going to plot a distribution of returns. So we're going to start off by importing yfinance as yf, and we're going to import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, and we can run both of those. Now we're going to start off by getting our data. So we're going to do yf.download, and in this case, we're going to do apple, and we're going to index just adjusted close. And now when we look at our data, we can see it's only the adjusted close data. So after this, we're going to do %_change, and let's save this to A. Now A is just going to be our daily returns. So following this, now we can do our plot. So we're going to do plt.hist, and let's just start off by plotting just A. Now you can see it's not a pretty look just yet, but to get rid of the extra data, we could also do plt.show. But now let's start customizing a bit. So let's set the bins equal to 100, and we'll see how this makes a huge difference in our distribution. We can now see more of an even distribution. So to make this just a little bit better, we could do edge color equals, and I usually like to do black because I feel like it helps highlight it out a little bit more. And the last thing we'll cover here is how to fix our x-axis. So we can do plt.xlim. And in this case, I'm just going to do -3.3 and +0.3. And you can see this makes our distribution just look a little bit better. Depending on what stock you're trading or how skewed your distribution may be, you might want something a little bit different, or if you have a highly volatile stock. But in most cases, this should be good enough. Now, as you can see, this chart is a little bit blank and could definitely be improved. And one way to do that is by using some of this code here. I'm just going to copy and paste it in for the ease of time. And you can see when we run this, we get a much better looking chart, and you can just get a little bit more out of this than you would the other one. Now, the last thing I'll go over is a plt.figure function. Usually you put it near the top, which I'll paste up here. And now you can see when we run this, it's just a little bit bigger, and we could also change the size of this as well if we want to make it longer. And now you can see you get an even better view of the plot.